Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a big week packed with a lot of books I'm really excited about. Going to start with my friends at Dark Horse Comics because this guy is Hellboy in Hell number 6. The first part of the second story arc. The first part, 1 through 5, came out in trade paperback today. You can pick that up. Grab this week's number 6. You know I'm always pushing the Mike Mignola stuff. He's going to be at the Big Wow Comic Fest this weekend. Love talking about Hellboy. Can never say enough about that. Right, Drew? And this guy is Abe Sapien, the main BPRD guy. Of course, another Mike Mignola book. I love the BPRD stuff. Always great stuff from Mike Mignola. And Star Wars Ongoing, another book I always like to talk a lot about. Love the job Dark Horse does with all their cool Star Wars stuff. Definitely want to be getting up on that. Big week for the Marvel guys. You know I love talking about the Avengers. Avengers 29, that's your Original Sin tie-in book for the week. We've still got Original Sin 0 and 1 if you've been under a rock the last couple of weeks. New Avengers 18, one of my favorite books going on right now. You can read more about this one in our newsletter. Super awesome Earth versus Earth kind of thing. Secret Avengers out this week. And Avengers Undercover picks up where Arena left off. Sort of flying under a lot of people's radar, but that's a really cool book, so you should be checking that out. Never miss an opportunity to mention Captain America. You know that's one of my favorite titles. They're doing a great job with that one, my man Remender. Iron Man out this week, continuing the Mandarin stuff. You see a lot of Avengers-related stuff. All new X-Men. The Battle of the Atom guys are back. They're taking on the all-new X-Men. Brian Michael Bendis, another book I've been talking a lot about. Great job they're doing with the X-Men stuff. X-Force. Wolverine's main book. And everybody's favorite, Nightcrawler. Rounds out your X-Men stuff this week. This is number 2. We still got number 1 if you need it. Another fun book people should be checking out. Fantastic Four from Hickman. You know this is a book I like. I've been talking a lot about this one. You can read more about that one in our newsletter this week as well. And of course, a bunch of Marvel Now stuff. First issue of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. You love Shang-Chi. If you're 100 years old like I am, you remember the book back in the 70s. Really cool to see him back in a monthly book again. All new Ghost Rider. And the red hot Captain Marvel rounds out your Marvel stuff this week. Big week for those guys. A lot of cool stuff from DC as always. New 52 Future's End. This is your weekly main DC book right now. We've still got the other one in stock. Got the free Comic Day one if you've missed it. That's super cool stuff with Batman Beyond. Batman Eternal, your other DC weekly book. This one's also been red hot from Scott Snyder. Everybody loves that guy. And Batgirl. Just the 2 rounds out your Bat stuff this week. Big week for Superman. Superman Doomed number 1. If you've been reading Action or Superman Wonder Woman, you've been waiting for this one. Got that cool Get a Sketch cover. Has the regular cover inside. Let's take this to the Big Wow this weekend and get a Superman or Doomsday sketch by one of your favorite guys there at the show. Action Comics is part 1. And Superman Wonder Woman is part 2 of the next arc of all this Doom stuff. And Superboy battling a bunch of parasites rounds out your super stuff this week. You know I'm a big Superman fan. You should definitely be getting up on that Doomsday stuff. Oh, sorry. And Smallville Lantern. That rounds out your Superman stuff. Justice League United number 1. Still got number 0 if you missed out on that. World's Finest is a book we talk a lot about. Love Power Girl. I love The Huntress. This book's been a lot of fun. And Green Lantern Corps rounds out your new 52 stuff. This is part 2 of Uprising, continuing from last week's Green Lantern 30. Big week for the Vertigo guys. Fables. Almost wrapping it up here soon. Most popular Vertigo book going right now. Great covers, man. Always worth the price just for the covers. And Astro City, also worth it just for the covers, but it also happens to be written by Kurt Busiek, one of the awesomest guys in comics. Love Astro City. Love all the different Vertigo stuff. Big week for the Image guys. Walking Dead, big double-sized yet still $2.99 issue. Part 1 of the next story arc. Really don't need to say anything about that book. Starlight by Mark Millar. You love Mark Millar. This is the 3rd issue. The others are sold out, so I hope you're caught up on that one. Stray Bullets by David Lapham, one of my all-time favorite guys. Dark, gritty, sort of creepy. Love Stray Bullets. And Tales from the Con is your gotta have it Image #1 book of the week. Always nice to see a funny book. And let's see, Star Trek New Visions by my man John Byrne. This is a photo novel. He's taken a bunch of shots from the original show and made a comic out of it. Super cool, huh? Last year's Star Trek Annual was part 1, and that's the continuation of that one. Last issue of Shadow is my Dynamite book. And I've saved the best for last. Afterlife with Archie is my Archie book this week. This is not a kid's book, but one of my favorite Archie books going on right now. All the other ones are sold out, but I'm pretty sure you guys are caught up on this. Love Afterlife with Archie. Great stuff. So you can see it's a big week packed with great stuff. Let's check those shipping lists. Get down to your shop and pick up something super awesome. Want to encourage you guys to get your tickets to the Big Wow Comic Fest like right now. Tickets are going fast. The show is this weekend. Great guest list. So go to the events page at blackhatcomics.biz and get all the info. That's all we got for you for this week. Check us out at blackhatcomics.biz. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out at YouTube. Just get on down here to Rockin' Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.